it up for Matt Brady, everybody. What a fantastic intro I just got. I like this guy. I don't have a real reason why. He usually looks like shit. So thank you, Matt. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys having a good time so far? Good. I was hoping for the woo-woos. I'm glad to be here tonight. I love working with Bill. Bill's great. It's fun. Also, tell you guys, I had a milestone in my life. I did. I lost 80 pounds. Thank you. I got like 2 woos. The rest of you were just like, 80 pounds? That's a good start, Chubby. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I've been fat my whole life, you know, and in high school I was like 300 pounds. But I got really confident my senior year. I told my friends I'm going to ask this girl out. Hottest girl in the whole school, right? I'm going to ask her out. My friends are like, dude, it's going to end bad, man. Don't do it. I'm like, no, I'm going to ask her out. I'm going to do it. So I do. I go up to her. I'm going to ask her out. Halfway through the sentence, she stops me and goes, wait. You're fat. I swear she said that. Who says that to somebody? I don't know what to say. So I was just like, yeah, that's why we should go out. Because we have something in common. That's what you get! Pretty sure that she pursed herself to sleep that night. Yes. True story, I just saw her over the holidays, and she looks awful. This is bad, yeah. This is bigger than me. She does. Karma done got it, girl. Karma done got it. Still would, though. Still would. I did lose some weight, but thank the Lord this happened. Luckily, got to keep my stretch marks. What's up? Very happy about that. They'll be there forever, no matter what. I know that. It's fine. I do know, though, the only girls I could pick up while being shirtless are maybe girls at like a Harry Potter convention. Stay with me. Is any girl that's into one dude with one lightning bolt scar on his forehead? What up, ladies? I got 52 of them. Round this Gucci torso. Let's make magic happen. Ladies, they call me Tempur-Pedic Timmy. Because you can take your hand to slap my gut, your handprint be there for like an hour and a half. That, and if you put a glass of wine on my gut, we can do whatever. Shit wouldn't spill an ounce. I hooked up with a girl once that she also has stretch marks because she was what's it called? Pregnant? And I thought this was going to work out. I thought me and that girl would be together forever because when we pushed our stretch marks together, no lie, our stretch marks made the map to El Dorado. Let's find that girl! They never found the gold. Spoiler alert. They never did. I was single and I like Brad. I tried online dating. Anybody else do that? It's the best. It is the best. I do plentyoffish.com, which is hilarious. It is. Because there's girls on there, like the first thing on their profile, they write something really stupid, like the girls in my area, like, I'm looking for a redneck Romeo. Yeah, like half of them say that. Looking for redneck Romeo. Did anyone tell them Romeo killed himself? I'm not sure how cowboy hats in Copenhagen make suicide okay. Yeah, he's suicidal, but he can ride a horse. Actually, the first thing on my profile, I put big bold letters so that every girl knows. First thing it says is, I'm looking for the perfect girl. Or best offer. Yeah, the only girls that message me on those sites are the ones with more kids than teeth. True story. Yeah. You've been on those sites, you know. Yeah. It's kind of weird. True story, though. I actually dated a girl for a minute and was missing the vast majority of her teeth. Yeah. It was awesome. Why was it awesome? Do I have to tell any of the dudes in this room the advantages of dating a girl with no teeth. Fellas, yeah? You guys know. A girl like that always has pudding at her house. I'm a man who loves him some pudding. It's great. I mean, I've lost some weight, but I will always be a fat kid at heart, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, my arteries are clogged as shit. They're clogged. Online dating can be scary sometimes, though. Actually, one of the first profiles I ever saw, scariest one I ever saw. First thing it said, this girl's profile is, "I'm not like all the other girls," which scared the hell out of me. Because the only thing I could think of is this girl being like, "I'm not like all the other girls, because I have a wiener!" So I've been going out with a girl for a while, she's a sweetheart, and you guys got the lie, good. Not going out with a girl with a wiener. I just pictured that and made myself laugh. Actually, I've been dating again, and I went out with a girl recently, and this happened. This is funny to me. We went to the movies, right? And during the previews, I had to go pee, so I went out to the restroom, and this is a few months ago. And I'm coming back from the restroom, and this old black dude in a cane comes around the corner, stumbling like this, and he stops me, and he goes, "Yo, my man! Where James Brown at?" That is the weirdest question I've ever been asked in my life. How do you respond to that? Like, at the time, I didn't know that James Brown biopic Get On Up just came out. That's what he was talking about, but I had no idea. So to get out of it, I was just like, "Well, sir, I like to feel like there's a little bit of James Brown in all of us." That just kept on going up. Went back to the theater, sat down, there's a girl I was with, and watched the previews. And it was a preview for a movie that came out, and I knew what it was as soon as I saw the preview. There's Jamie Foxx, there's singing, they play Hard Knock Life. There's a cute little black girl. I'm like, oh, they're rebooting Annie. They're doing Annie, but with a cute little black girl. Okay, alright, right on. But then it comes up, the title comes up, coming soon, Annie. And then somewhere in the theater, you hear this voice scream, "Can we have anything?" Look at why I laughed a little bit. What was better was what the girl I was with said right after that. What she said was, "Tim, you can't say that!" She's like, "There are black people in this theater, and I'm one of them." Like, you think I forgot? And she's like, "That guy over there, he's looking at you right now. He looks like he wants to kill you." And I was like, "Listen, boo. There's a little bit of James Brown in all of us. No one wants to go down as a person that killed even a little bit of the funk." You know what I'm saying? That was a good day. Am I fidgeting? Am I shaking? And if I do, some people think maybe I'm on drugs, which, God, I wish was true. It's not true. Not at all. But I have Tourettes syndrome. You guys know what that is?
Hell yeah.
It's okay, right? Most people that say that, they're like, "Oh man, you like shout out curse words all the time?" That's what the movies make you think it is. You know, those people just shout out random obscenities and they can't stop. And that's not me. So that's extremely rare. That's like the unicorn of Tourette's syndrome. I'm a twitcher, that's what I do. Like, I can't help it, low involuntary movements or whatever. But I tell my friends this, and they get pissed at me. So I say Tourette's, then I say I shake, and they're like, "What the hell, man? You have Tourette's, but you ain't got the cool Tourette's?" It's like, man, if you said curse words randomly all the time, I would take you everywhere. No, you wouldn't. You literally could not take me anywhere. Thank you for contributing, yes. It was like one time, somebody would take me to like their little cousin's birthday party, and their aunt would be like, John, who's that dude who keeps screaming balls in the corner? So that's just Tim, he has Tourettes, don't worry about it. Has he yelled taint yet? Because that's the best, that's super funny when he does that. I'm a twitcher, like I said, but it's not that bad. Sometimes you can tell, sometimes you can't. I just tell people when they ask me that I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on earth who would lose to Muhammad Ali in a coloring contest. We both shake, it's fine. Should feel bad, you know, I mean, he has Parkinson's, so, you know, he's a great boxer. He used to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right? Now he floats like a moth run into a porch light. It's gonna be me too, it's whatever. But he used to be, I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Now if anything, he says, float like a butterfly. Somebody's gotta help me take a bath. Told the joke one time after a show, and after the show, a guy came up to me and he's like, dude, you shouldn't make fun of Muhammad Ali, man. He was a great athlete, and although he's old and he has Parkinson's now, he can still kick both of our asses. I'm like, you know what, man, you're right, he could. It just wouldn't be on purpose. Oh, I didn't see that punch coming! Man, neither did he. 7 years, recently, 7 years without getting laid. Right? Yeah, my reaction as well. But when I broke that streak, it was, I wish I wouldn't have. It was one of those nights like I drank too much, did something I shouldn't have. It's one of those days when you wake up in the morning, you see what's next to you, and you're just like, holy shit, what did I do? I know that because that's what she said. I'm like, I have a really good personality. But I didn't know this girl, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to feel okay till I get checked out. So I went to a free clinic and I got checked out. And good for me, not only do I have stretch marks, ladies, but I'm clean as a whistle. That's right. But the nurse that gave me the test results was super cute, right? And she's like, well, Mr. Danko, test came back negative. You're good to go. Before you leave, do you want some condoms? Because they always hand out condoms. I'm like, well, first question, do these condoms expire in 7 years? If they do, I'm not going to need them. She's like, no, I saw a couple guys walk out with a little paper bag of condoms. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure, give me condoms. So she goes to a drawer, right, opens it up, takes a little paper bag, starts filling it up with condoms. She stops, and she looks at me, and I swear this is the one over, she goes back to the drawer and fills up a second bag of condoms. I didn't know if I should be complimented or insulted. Because either this girl was like, this guy's cute, he may need all these condoms, or this monster should never reproduce ever! Give him all the condoms! But seriously, I had 2 full bags of condoms when I walked out of there. I get to my car, I'm like, how many did they give me? So I had to count them, and I did. I swear, 67. They gave me 67 free condoms. And I'm proud to announce to you guys tonight, this is 8 months ago, I only have 64 those condoms left. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. There was a hole in one of the bags. That's your story too. And I like being up here. I'm glad to be here. I like telling stories. This one story that I like to tell. Another one, like I said, I was a fat kid all through high school, right? I got picked on a lot. So I did what a lot of big guys do in high school to combat getting made fun of. I joined choir. My junior year choir, right? I went to New Philadelphia High School, right? There's like almost all white kids. The choir I was in, 30 white kids, right? My director, also white. My junior year, she's like, you know what? We're going to sing a song that's a little bit different than what we usually do. I found this song. It has a lot of history. It's a song called a Negro Spiritual. Yeah, that was my reaction too. 30 white kids. Negro Spiritual. Are you serious? We didn't want to do it. She said, no, it has a lot of history. You should. We didn't have a choice. The name of the song was Going Up to Glory. It was arranged by a man named Andre J. Thomas. That should have been a red flag right there. And it was an old slave work song. And we had to sing it, no matter how much we didn't want to and how awkward we knew it was going to be. We had to sing it all through my junior year. And as a special treat for you guys, because I sing like a freaking angel, I'm going to sing some of this song for you, I swear. Look it up, Going Up to Glory. This is a song I had to sing with 30 white kids all over the place my junior year of high school. Right? Like this. Sun up to sundown, picking that cotton. Right? Sun up to sundown, work for the master. With an A. But it murders me. It's terrifying. That was not even my favorite part about that song. Favorite story about that song is we sang it in a state contest. We had a bunch of them that we went to. And we went to one that was an inner city school, but they had a really nice auditorium. So again, according to my director, that meant at least one of their alumni was in the NBA. She's going to hell, not me. I didn't sing this song, we didn't want to. So we're singing on set, right? And she's like, okay, we're going to be Going Up to Glory. And we're like, please, Lord, no, please, don't make us sing this song. She did anyway. We're singing this song, and there's this kid from the homeschool choir, right? He's sitting in like the front row. He's this big, like 6'4", jacked up black kid with a big afro. Kind of looked like Questlove on steroids, right? And we're singing this song, and his reaction to this song was crazy. I swear, it started out, we go, sun up the sun, picking that cotton. Starts out like this. We get to work for the master. By the time we go, no more action, black for me. I swear, he stands up and you see him lift. Those honking mother. Then he takes off to the back of the room. But he comes back with his choir. And they're all, you see this inner city school choir in the back of the auditorium. All pissed off, their arms crossed. They had bad attitude. Like they kind of look like the choir from Sister Act 2 before Whoopi Goldberg put the music in their hearts. We sing this song, we finish it up, and the place is silent. Like you could hear a pin drop. Then all of a sudden, from the back of the auditorium, you hear somebody yell, "Can we have anything?" My life. I see where I am. Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys one more quick story. You guys like rap music? Anybody? Yeah, I hate rap music. I used to like it. I don't anymore because my cousin thinks he's gonna be a rapper, right? And he's not. Couple reasons. Number one, he has a speech impediment. No one wants to listen to a rap track that starts off, "Where's the wolf?" Also, he's like the whitest kid I know, like physically the whitest. Like he has a rap name he uses when he makes his mixtapes. My friends say, "Hey, what's your cousin's rap name?" I don't remember. I just tell him it's MC Cream Cheese. But he thinks he's gonna make it. I get a text from him every day, like, "Yo, Tim, this rap thing, I'm gonna make it happen, man. Rap thing, I'm gonna make it happen." I'm like, "No, you're not. It's not gonna happen." But he's a family degenerate. It makes me look fantastic, so I love him for it. He didn't have a car for a while, so my uncle finally gave him his old creepy van he used to have. And when we were kids, we were like, "Oh man, if you ever get that van, you should paint it like the Mystery Machine, like Scooby-Doo." And I thought that's what he was going to do because he's a giant fucking pothead. But he didn't. He gets the van. He's like, yo, Tim, I painted the van. I'm like, oh, cool. Like the mystery machine. He's like, no, man, I did something better. Drives to my house, right? Shows me the van. I look at it, and this thing is painted like 4 shades of like shitty brown. It's all squiggled. It looks like it was finger painted by a nervous toddler. How bad it is. And on the side, he writes, he's like, Tim, check out what I wrote. And he reads it to me. He's like, it says, the Rapper Wagon. I'm going to make it happen. This is the ugliest van I've seen in my entire life. But like I said, he's my cousin. I love him, so I didn't have the heart to tell him that rapper is spelled with 2 P's. So you don't know my cousin, he's the guy driving around in a van that says, the Rapper Wagon, I'm gonna make it happen. And he says to me, yo Tim, this is way better than the mystery machine, right? I'm like, yeah, cuz, way better, because there is no mystery at all. And what's happening to that van? Thank you guys so much for coming out.